How to actually connect with your angels without all the fluffy nonsense. See, if you've been trying to connect with your angels, but feel like you're talking to yourself, then this video is for you. So you do not need to sit inside a circle of crystals. You do not need a perfectly silent mind. And you definitely don't need to wait for an angel to appear in your bedroom with a PowerPoint explaining your next mood. Your angels are speaking. The problem is that the spiritual community has made angelic connection unnecessarily complicated and honestly, a little stupid. I'm Kate, the angelic assassin, and I'm a psychic and spiritual mentor. And I teach people how to connect with their angels without abandoning their common sense. So, first, I want you to stop expecting some crazy supernatural miracle. Hollywood really has made spirituality look a lot more glamorous than it is. Most angelic communication is incredibly subtle. It can be a sentence that suddenly drops into your mind, a quiet urge to take another route, call someone, look something up, apply for something, or wait before making a decision. It can be a name you keep hearing, a song that answers your exact question you asked. You could see it on YouTube, TikTok, or wherever that says precisely what you needed to hear. You could hear a comment from a stranger, a conversation happening beside you in a grocery store. Your angels can use anything. There's this strange idea that you must sit completely still in a silent room to receive guidance. You don't. You can ask your angels a question and open TikTok even. You can go to Target. You can drive to work. You can listen to music. The message can meet you there or anywhere. In fact, sometimes the answer arrives through the very thing the spiritual community told you was distracting you. Your angels are not offended by technology. They are not standing in the corner refusing to speak because you checked your Instagram. They work through your real life, not just the 5 minutes when you're holding a crystal with your eyes closed. See, the important part is paying attention. That's it. Your angels will meet you where you are. If you ask a question and the next 3 videos address the exact situation, notice it. If a song lyric answers you with suspicious accuracy, notice it. If 3 unrelated people repeat the same phrase, notice it. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean every video is a divine transmission, and you need to use your discernment. The algorithm knows what you watch, but it does not know the private question you asked in your head 5 seconds before you opened the app. Timing does matter. Repetition matters. Context matters. And yes, your angels may use angel numbers, but respectfully, not every receipt containing 1111 is a legally binding contract from heaven. So ask yourself what you were thinking about when you saw it. What decision were you considering? What were you feeling? What had you just asked? The number gets your attention. It's the context that contains the actual message. Your angels are not creating a scavenger hunt that consumes your entire day either. Their guidance is meant to create clarity, not turn you into an unpaid detective. That's just silly. It takes you completely off track. The next thing you need to do is ask a very specific question. A lot of people say, angels, please guide me. Guide you where? About what? Your relationship? Your business? Your money? Whether you should move? What you should order for dinner? Your angels can't respond to a broad, well, they can, but you may not recognize the answer because you haven't identified what you're asking for specifically. So you need to be specific. What do I need to understand about this situation? Right? Is this opportunity worth pursuing? What is my next practical step? Archangel Michael, show me what I'm not seeing clearly. And then continue with your day and just remain aware of what starts appearing. That's it. You don't have to stare at the candle waiting for a voice. You might receive the answer internally, or it might show up 10 minutes later through a TikTok, a podcast, a text message, or something unexpectedly specific. Angelic communication is not limited to one delivery method. It really isn't. It absolutely infuriates me how the spiritual community makes you feel like something and everything is so unattainable when our angels will literally meet us exactly where we are. Okay? Now we need to talk about the difference between angelic guidance and fear. See, fear is repetitive. It argues. It creates 12 imaginary disasters and demands that you solve all of them immediately. Angelic guidance is usually simple and complete. It may be calm, but it isn't necessarily soft. Your angels are not required to whisper sweet compliments while you walk directly towards a terrible decision. And Archangel Michael is especially direct, incredibly direct, extremely direct. The message might be, don't go. Wait. Don't call them. Call them. Apply. Leave it alone. Check the paperwork. That simplicity is why people dismiss it. They expect a 5-paragraph prophecy when the actual message is, stop texting them. Your angels are concise. Your anxiety is writing the extended edition, not the angels.